Has it ever happened that someone enters your life and seems to give you the love, understanding and attention you've been searching for years? Their words touch your soul like music. You feel valuable, important, and special around them. But inside there is a strange unease you can't explain. Something feels off. Everything looks perfect, yet deep down, your heart sends a signal. Be careful. Never ignore this signal, because dangerous people no longer hide in the shadows. They try to reach your soul with sweet words, kind looks, and compliments. These people approach you as if they are your friends. They smile, show understanding, and say, "I understand you." But their goal is not to understand you, it is to use you. In this video, I will explain to you 5 clear and dangerous signs of people trying to exploit you for their personal gain. I recommend watching until the end, because what you learn here will protect you not only from financial but also from emotional and psychological harm. Some people appear kind not to show you love, but to influence and control you. You need to sense this in time. Let's look at the first sign. Con artists first try to emotionally bind you to them very quickly. For example, you've just met someone new, but they talk like they've known you for years. You met just a few days ago, but they already say things like, "I understand you. You are very valuable. I feel you." These words sound very nice, don't they? Especially if you've been feeling misunderstood for a long time. Suddenly, someone appears and seems to read your mind, understand you, and make you feel very special. But be careful. Sometimes this is not friendship or love. It's the beginning of a plan. Whether male or female, these people try to emotionally attach you to them very quickly. From the very first days, they treat you like a friend, a confidant, a partner. But if you pay attention, this closeness happens very fast and very chaotically. This is not as natural a relationship as you think. It's actually part of a game. Their goal is simple. First, to give you a sense of comfort, then to earn your trust, and finally to get what they want from you. This is one of the most commonly used methods by manipulators and con artists, because they know that if they can enter a person's emotional world, they can guide them however they want. But real friendship, real closeness is not like that. True relationships take time to develop. It takes time to get to know people, to trust them, to share secrets. Stoic philosophers also touched on this. They say, if trust has not stood the test of time, it is not trust but just a feeling. If a person enters your life within a few days of knowing you and starts interfering in everything, if they constantly try to influence you with phrases like, "I understand you," "You are special," if they get close very quickly and already strive to take a special place in your life, stop it. Yes, this relationship may feel good to you, but remember, natural relationships don't like to be rushed. Everything forms and proves itself over time. If someone wants to fast forward the work of time in just a few days, most likely something else is going on. They are simply trying to take something from you. The Stoics said true relationships stand the test of time. If someone tries to speed up time's work in just a few days, their intentions are unclear. The second sign of a con artist is excessively flattering the person they want to capture, and if possible, creating an idealized image of them. Usually they use phrases like, "You are very smart. No one understands me like you do. Meeting you might be the best thing that ever happened to me." At first glance, how nice does that sound, right? It touches a person's heart. It feels like words you've wanted to hear for years. Naturally, everyone likes to hear such things. Sometimes these words can be so convincing that you start thinking to yourself, maybe I really am such a valuable person. Here is a subtle point. Regardless of gender, position, or social status, everyone likes to be praised, even if they don't always admit it. Even if someone showers them with compliments at inappropriate times, they still enjoy it. But you need to be careful here, because if there is no reality behind those compliments, the purpose might be very different. Sometimes such exaggerated words are just part of a game. Keep in mind that these people use compliments to please you and quickly find a place in your life. They present you as a superhuman, But this image is not created for you. It's created for their own plans. And without realizing it, you start acting inside this idealized image. At some point, you are no longer you, but the you they created. In reality, genuine relationships don't work this way. A true friend, a true lover accepts you not only for your good sides, but for all your sides. They neither inflate nor belittle you. They see you as you are and love you as you are. So when you encounter such compliments, ask yourself, does this person really know me? Or did they just invent a story about me? Because if someone praises you to the sky without really knowing you, they usually have an agenda. Maybe they want to influence you, maybe they want to control you. Remember, compliments can also be used as weapons. The target is often a person's ego. And remember this too. If someone excessively flatters you and tries to idealize you, there is no love there. There is potential exploitation. So whenever someone uses these compliments against you, remember what I just said. If the compliments from con artists make you excessively happy, they immediately sense it, and they quickly move to the next stage. They see that you are very pleased with these compliments and that your attitude toward them is very positive. So they immediately try to take advantage of that. Meanwhile, you think they understand you, listen to you, and love you. They share all their secrets with you and so on. You even feel glad that such people came into your life and value you. You think, I'm so lucky to have met this person. But soon something starts to change. At first, they come with very small requests, and they try not to upset you. I wanted to ask you something. Look, doing this won't be hard for you, right? I only ask you because I trust you. Then their demands increase and the balance shifts. Can you send me some money? Can you do this task for me? If the requests are fulfilled, it turns into, today you absolutely have to make time for me. I don't need anyone else. Everything depends on you. They act as if they can't breathe without you, and you start to feel responsible. You stay silent thinking, if I say no, they will get hurt. Or if I don't help, I'll be ungrateful. But this is no longer a healthy relationship. This slowly turns you into the giver while they remain the taker. But you must understand that friendship is not just about lending a shoulder to cry on, it's also about mutual understanding. Love is not just about sharing feelings, it's also about sharing values. If in a relationship you are the only one giving, that relationship is already harming you. Often these kinds of people show you great attachment, love, and understanding at first, so that you become attached to them. Then they turn that attachment into demands, requests, and dependency. This is the most subtle but also the most dangerous form of manipulation. They put you in a position where saying no feels like a sin, where if you help once, you must always help. But you must never forget, love is not built on exploitation. Valuing someone is not a tool. A true relationship is not let me take from you, but let's support each other. If you are always giving and receiving nothing in return, if you feel the burden you carry is only on your shoulders, think, this is not love. This is not friendship. This is simply being used. The fourth sign of the con artist's game is that they constantly make you feel guilty, causing you to doubt yourself. How? Understand this. These people skillfully switch roles. One day they are the loving, understanding, embracing figure, but another day and they take on the victim role. They usually say things like, you've changed so much. You didn't ignore me like this before. You don't care how I feel anymore. These sentences are sometimes crafted so skillfully that you start doubting yourself. You think, maybe it really is my fault. Maybe I was too harsh. Maybe I hurt their feelings without realizing it. And this is the heart of manipulation. To pull you away from your truth, make you doubt your choices, and eventually make you submit to their desires. In reality, behind these words is not sincere hurt, but calculated emotional pressure. Because by saying you've changed, they tell you that you have no right to change. By saying you don't think about me, they try to make you feel that thinking about yourself is wrong. However, Protecting your own boundaries is never a fault. Saying, "Your behavior bothers me," is sometimes the only way to preserve a relationship. If a person does not accept your sincere boundaries and instead makes you feel guilty, there is neither love nor understanding there. There is only a need for control. There is a desire to manipulate you, to steer you with their emotions. The Stoics said, if a relationship does not bring you inner peace, that relationship is not pure. Love should bring calmness to a person, make them feel valuable. If you constantly have to defend yourself in a relationship, it is no longer a relationship, it is a struggle. No one should make you feel guilty. If a person asks you to lose yourself in the name of love, that is not love. The fifth stage of deception is the most dangerous one. They want to leave you alone and isolated everywhere, but they don't do it suddenly or harshly. Instead, they cloak it in love, care, and sincerity. How? Listen carefully. At first, they drop a subtle idea. Your friends don't seem to understand you. After a while, they add, "I see your family doesn't support your growth." They hold you back. Then they say, "You know, in this life, I only want what's best for you. I am the right one for you." These words can sound so kind that a person accepts them without question. Because all of us are searching for support in life. We all want to be understood, chosen, and feel special. And if someone says, "I understand you," or "I am the only one by your side in this world," naturally it draws us in. But here lies a trap, and a very dangerous one. If after someone enters your life, your relationships with your loved ones start to gradually weaken, if friends who used to meet you regularly start drifting away, if you are no longer as comfortable with your family as before, and at the root of all these changes stands that kind person, then the matter is clear. Know that you are slowly being driven into loneliness. Because manipulators know very well the more alone you are, the stronger their influence over you will be. There will be no friends to criticize you. There will be no family to support you. No one will be left to wake you up. And at that moment, you will become dependent on only one person, the very person who put you in that position. This is not love. It is neither sacrifice nor sincerity. It is a form of control, an attempt to isolate you and shape you as they wish. Remember, true love gives freedom. True love connects you to life, brings you closer to people, and helps build self-confidence. Exploit. If someone keeps saying, "I am everything for you," while distancing you from everything else, the goal there is not love, but control. The Stoics said, if your freedom begins only after losing that person, it means you never loved them, you feared them. Ask yourself, does this person enrich my life or diminish it? Do they bring me closer to people or push me away? Do they empower me or gradually turn me into a dependent being? Because love is beautiful not by being alone, but by being free together. And no one has the right to control your life as if it were their property. Yes, no one in life is immune to encountering deceivers or falling into their trap. It is important to understand that people are recognized not by their words, but by their actions. Beautiful words, sweet compliments, and charming expressions can deceive anyone. But truth always reveals itself in actions, not words. If someone speaks to you very kindly and attentively, but their behavior causes you a strange unease, then doubt and listen to your inner voice. That voice is your most reliable friend who protects you. Because the greatest danger is not darkness, but false light. Darkness is invisible, but false light leads you astray, seeming to burn you with light while actually harming you. Sometimes harmful people hide their intentions behind beautiful words and sweet behaviors. They approach you like a friend and try to win you over with words that seem sincerely spoken. But a beautiful veil cannot cover bad intentions. No matter how sweet the poison, it remains poison. Everyone has their own boundaries in life, and defining your boundaries is your strongest weapon. The more you respect your own boundaries, the more people around you will start to respect you, because how you value yourself is how others will value you. This is one of the most important laws of life. To avoid crossing the line of manipulation and exploitation created by such people in your life, You need to learn how to protect yourself, know yourself, understand your boundaries, and most importantly, believe in your own worth. This knowledge is not only for you, but for everyone in a similar situation. That's why I share this video so more people can become aware of these dangerous psychological games. I know sometimes it's hard to talk about such topics, but if we speak together and support each other, we will be stronger on this path. And I have a request for you. Share your experiences in the comments. What signs have you noticed? Which behaviors made you uncomfortable? Let's learn together. Let's grow stronger together. Remember, life is the most precious gift you've been given, and you are the one building this life with your own hands. Take control of your destiny, become its master. Only then will you find true freedom, peace, and happiness. With hopes to see you again in upcoming videos. Deep respect and endless love to everyone from the Master Your Fate channel.